One of the most customer-centric entrepreneurs of all time, Tony Hsieh, when asked, what is your biggest mistake, said, my biggest mistake is doing the wrong hire that created the wrong culture that costed us $100 million. He was a founder of one of the most customer-centric companies, Zappos, which was later acquired by Amazon. If you're a founder and want to build a culture that attracts customers for your business, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Rajat Chawla. I'm Asia's first certified customer experience mentor. And today, I'm going to talk to you about how to build a culture that naturally attracts more customers and keep them with you for a long time. So if you're ready, let's get started. Now, before we get started, I just want to talk a little bit about what is a magnetic business. Magnetic business is business that attracts customers, that pulls customers naturally, organically, and it creates a brand and it creates a charisma that people want to be part of your business. They want to do business with you. They want to be part of your community and tribe. That's the power of magnetic business. And what is culture? Now, culture is actually made of people's behaviors, values, and beliefs. Again, values, Tony Hsieh once said that your values create your destiny, what you really value about in life, and companies' values create companies' destiny. That's so powerful, right? So, and in fact, another quote is that said that culture eats strategy for lunch. Now, what does that mean is that culture is so powerful, so foundational, that it can really define your business, and anything else can actually feel insignificant, even if it's a business strategy, in comparison to the power of values and the power of culture. So how do you really create a culture that is magnetic? First thing is having a vision. For example, Amazon's vision is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. Now, if you're a tech founder, what's your story? How did you came about thinking about this business? Why did you got into this business? What is so unique about you and your business that customers want to be part of it? And on top of it, other people want to be part of your team. That's what is a powerful vision. That's what is a powerful story. It infuses energy. It infuses clarity into what you're doing, and more people need to learn about that so that they know if it's a right place for them or not. So your vision, your story is something that can get the right people, and you don't get into making a mistake of making wrong hires. So that brings us to the next point about hiring. As I said, to Zappos, it costed $100 million. In fact, they have a practice. If they find somebody is a misfit, in fact, they go a long way to identify who's a right fit for their company. Even if there is by mistake certain misalignment with somebody who onboards into their company, and later on while working with that employee, they find out that this employee is not fit for this company, or there's a misalignment between their values and what do they do about together, then they are open to let them go. In fact, they really make it easy for them to leave by paying them some money so that they do not have to think twice. That important it is for them to have the right kind of people. And if somebody is not the right candidate in the right place, then it can really create a lot of friction inside the organization, inside the teams sometimes. So if you want to build a magnetic business, then make sure you also spend enough time identifying right candidates. I've seen a lot of time businesses delegating this to their HR teams. Probably they think that HR is expert at that. Yes, they may be, but what does your business stands for? And therefore you need to have a first-hand view, a direct connect with their prospect who wants to be part of your company, and whatever it takes for you to give them a good understanding of your organization and get a good understanding of who they are. Now, when we are talking about who they are, critical to understand what their unique talents are. A lot of organizations actually look for skills, look for knowledge, look for past experience while hiring, and that's good. But what is actually important is also to understand their uniqueness, their unique talent. What do they stand for? What are their unique strengths? Companies like Facebook, Google, Microsoft, they follow a very clear strategy when it comes to hiring, because they want to understand whom are they bringing on board, and when people are on board, they also want to make sure that person is doing the right kind of job aligned to their unique talents and strength. So there's a deep framework that I cover when I talk about using the strengths-based framework to build organization. Important is to understand your talents, unique strengths, and help them do the job which aligns with their strengths. Even if you give them stretch targets, make sure that they are aligned with it. They really have the basic interest and strengths to work in that area, so that they do not feel a square peg in the round hole and they struggle to fit in. And many a times it happened. Have you not heard of the CEOs who were high performers and they moved from one organization to another at the CEO level, and their performance and performance of the company comes down? Why? Because they are probably not aligned to that kind of environment, and their strengths are not aligned to that kind of business ecosystem. So if you want to create a magnetic business, then it's important to have a culture where people are respected for their uniqueness, their unique talents and strengths, right? The last thing is rewarding and recognizing what you want to appreciate in your culture, which turns your business into magnetic business, which gets customer, which creates customers for life. So of course it said that what you appreciate appreciates. Now, if you want to encourage people to go extra mile, then it's important for you to recognize employees who go extra mile. Sometimes, if you really want to encourage innovation, then you should be open for people to sometimes make mistakes and even fail, right? It's okay, because innovation comes from trials, and during trials, sometimes mistakes do happen, misfires do happen. So rewarding what is the kind of behaviors you want to inculcate in your culture is something that will get more and more of your people to go in that direction, to perform in that manner. What you appreciate appreciates. And especially when you're talking about building magnetic business is about attracting more customer based on your unique offerings, based on your authentic values, based on your authentic stories. So you may want to let more and more people in your organization, your employees, be part of that story and tell that story comfortably and simply. And you reward people who perform that way, who are able to carry that authenticity in their performance. Now that's something that we cover deeply as part of building strength-based organization and building a culture which is aligned to your unique talents. I'll be doing a webinar where I talk about how to magnetize your business. If you want to be part of that webinar, then click in the link below and register yourself, and I'll keep you posted. Once again, let me repeat what I talk about, how to build culture that creates a magnetic business. First is to really have values, clarity about values, because values of your organization creates its destiny. Second is having a clarity about your vision, your story, why you started at the first place, what makes you unique, and let that story be known to your customers and your employees, and let it infuse into your culture. Then the third thing is really hiring, looking for people, going extra mile to make sure that you hire right, because it can turn out to be an expensive proposition besides damaging your culture in the long run. Then aligning the talents of your workforce to what they're good at, making sure that you understand who they are, what is their uniqueness, and allow them to work in alignment with their uniqueness. And you will see the magic unfold. That is magnetic, because you don't have to supervise, you don't really have to do a micromanagement when you're able to give them opportunities aligned to their talents. The last is rewarding what you want to see grow, what you want to see getting better and better. Appreciate, and it will get appreciated. Once again, I'll be doing a webinar on how to magnetize your business. If you want to be part of that webinar, you're welcome to click the link below and register yourself. Thank you for watching. We'll connect again soon. Bye-bye.